tweeted out some comments on yesterday, and mainly because I previewed Tribulation Trump's Super Bowl ad about how good the economy is for Hamite people. And I live in Harlem. I've been a Hamite all my life. I live around Hamite, and I have not seen the improvements that allegedly the federal boards are reporting about the rate of the employment. I've watched homelessness increase over the past 3 years under Trump. It also increased under Bloomberg as well. I'm not distinguishing those two as one being better than the other. But it's a lie. This business about unemployment being less for Hamite people under Trump is a flat out lie. There's obviously underreporting, or a large number of Hamite people are working on 2 jobs, and neither one of them will help them make ends meet. A large number of Hamite people are making less than $15,000 a year. Making less than $15 per hour, which is approximately $30,000 a year, which means they're living below the poverty. They may be employed, but they're living below the poverty line. So, so Trump is peddling a lie, and it drives me up a tree every time somebody says to me, especially somebody Japheth, looking down their nose, talking about, well, unemployment for African Americans is better now than ever been. And Trump has done more to help African Americans. It is sickening to hear a Japheth person. It is sickening. It is racist. It is horrendously mean-spirited to say that. Well, and when you compare the wealth of the average Hamite family across America from Los Angeles to New York, including the wealthy rappers like Jay-Z, or actors or football players or basketball players or whoever, you lump all those families together and you compare the wealth of the Japheth man's family income and the Hamite man's family income and the Japheth man's family income. The Hamite man's family income is only 10% of what the Japheth family income. Let's say there's a family of 4 that are Japheth. Their income and their financial strength would be at $100, figuratively speaking. You take the same number of family members and a Hamite family member of 4, their income would be only $10. So across the board, the Japheth family and Japheth society is far wealthier than the Hamites. And so it is, you Japheth people running around here talking about, look how good it is for black people. Now, ought to shut your racist, pinched nose, low-life mouth. Just shut your mouth. It's insulting. Look how good it is for African Americans. Anyway, here's what I wrote. A racist Trump supporter will say, listen, Negroes, you got the lowest ever unemployment under Trump. And I say, no, the lowest unemployment was when your ancestors ran the slave trade. And under the con man Trump, the rich get richer and the poor, even poor whites, get poor. And man, they went off the charts yesterday. This particular item here has over 117 comments. This engineer, put it back up again. Ann Jackson put up this meme here, said, it's true. It's true. There was the lowest unemployment that for African Americans was during the slave trade. All African Americans were employed then. And it's not much different. They went off on this one. And this guy named J.L. Dub, he said, you used to be cool. Now you have a basic victim mentality like the rest of you Negroes. I used to be cool. Why was I cool? Because I was slamming Obama. But now that I'm slamming Trump, I ain't cool no more. I don't even know, you don't even know what cool is, Jay. You don't know how to duck back at it. You don't know. Listen, man, you can't hold a cool candle to me. Don't start talking about cool. Don't go down that road talking about cool. You don't know how to be cool. You don't even know what cool means. And you're using it in the wrong context. Anyway, Jersey Evans and J.L. Dub say, why do you say that the Klansman calls he was, what I say? Why you say that Klansman calls he used to expose Obama, you liked it, but now he exposed Trump and your feelings are hurt. And that's true. Jersey Evans writes that for. Thank you, Jersey. And J.L. Dub comes back and says, I just want to know what he said or did that was racist. They can say this. I hate reading these things because these people write so terribly. Helen Rose McComb said, J.L. Dub, okay, JKKK. They were going off the charts yesterday. Jim Ballard said, James, your own soul you to slavery. Okay, he's talking about what happened in Africa. Okay, you're right about that. That was way before your time. Don't live in the past. You are filled with so much hatred. You know, when I was teaching against Obama, Ballard, you didn't think that was hatred, you know. Of course, Hamite people did. They said it was hatred. All right, so J.L. Dub and Jim Ballard, what did Trump even say or do that was racist? Oh, my God. What about Central Park 5? Hang 'em high. I've been waiting for an answer for years. If someone told you, you wouldn't hear it. And then J-Dub says, exactly. Every time I ask you, you just attack me and never give me an intelligent answer. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You know, remember when Colin Powell was Secretary of State and under George Bush, and everybody just said, especially Chris Rock, he speaks so well. Chris Rock went off on that because the Japheth people were saying about Colin Powell, he speaks like us. He speaks so well. He doesn't talk like a Negro. He speaks so well. Negroes, you know, Negroes talk, but not Colin Powell. He's not a Negro. He speaks so well. He speaks so well. And the other thing they say is that you're intelligent, right? They never say that a Japheth man is intelligent. They just assume that he is. But if they find a Hamite brother, right, and they determine that he ain't a Negro, they say he's so intelligent. Like, oh my God, I'm so surprised. Here's a Negro that is intelligent. Here's a hey everybody, hey world, here's an intelligent Negro. We found one. We found an intelligent Negro. I mean, it is so insulting. Or, well, some of my best friends are Negroes or African. Anyway, I wrote to Jim Ballard. I said, when I exposed Obama with truth, I was your boy. As I exposed Con and Trump, now I'm your Negro filled with hate. And I put a Bible word in there. Yeah, damn's in the Bible. Anyway, Jay Ballard in response to, Jim Ballard responds to J.L. Dub, there are just words from the hateful left. All right, I ain't on the left. And Obama overused the word racist to the point it doesn't even mean anything. I'll tell you one thing. If you want to get a Japheth man upset, use the word racist. I swear, it's like bringing out kryptonite on Superman. That boy, I swear, I don't care how big his heart is, whether he's saved, full of the Holy Ghost, and speaking in tongues. You call a Japheth man racist, it gets under their skin. They can't handle it. You know why? You know why? My mama used to say, and Mr. Claudia Lewis used to say it better than her. Mr. Claudia Lewis used to say, a hit dog will holler. If you call a Japheth man racist, he goes off the charts. He can't handle it. No, you want to get him going. All right, so here's James David Manning, and I'm writing to J.L. Dub, right? I use the word intelligent, I put it all caps. Well, you know, Negroes ain't, I'm talking like a Negro now, right? Well, you know, Negroes ain't got no intelligence. I swear. Listen, let me tell you something, you Japheth people. Let me tell y'all something. Stop saying he's intelligent. Stop saying he speaks so well. Because what you're saying, oh my God, I found an intelligent Negro. Oh my God, I found the Holy Grail. I found a Negro that's intelligent. I mean, it's insulting. Come on now, everybody. Come on, it's insulting when you say this is an intelligent Negro. You don't say it about white folk or Japheth people. Oh, he speaks so well. It's insulting, and it reveals how deep your racism is. Oh, that's a very intelligent Negro. We never expected Negroes to be intelligent, but this is an intelligent Negro here. We need to give this Negro a prize. Anyway, what's the next one? Jim Ballard writes to me. He says, I have yet to see the con. Trump's net worth has actually decreased $1 billion. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, all right. I don't know where you got that from. Let's not deal with that. I don't know if Trump ever had $1 billion. Also, Armando DePino responds to me. She said, because with Obama, you had facts. Because I was stating when I chasing Obama, y'all loved it. She said, with Obama, you had facts, and she put it in all caps, to back up your opinions. With Trump, you're ignoring, she put that in caps, the facts on the economy, yet allowed yourself to be Pavlov's with demons. Okay. Pavlov, right, I'm sorry. I got the facts on Trump too, sweetheart. I assume you are a woman. I got the facts on him too. You know, it's just that you don't like the facts. You're against them. And I got to tell you that, a lot of people didn't like the facts I used against Obama. All right, Angela Kane, she jumps in yesterday. Angela said, every time he speaks, it's racist. Now run and tell that Pastor Manning Pastor Manning can do and say as he pleases. He's not looking for White House benefits. And she's right about that. And Angela continued, Trump has never done anything but lie, steal, and look ugly with his stiff neck. One of Bloomberg's responses, Trump was asked the other day by one of the reporters what they think about Bloomberg. He said something about Bloomberg and the debate system has asked for a box because he's so short to stand on. He's short and he needs to get a box. So Bloomberg's, I suppose, publicity team wrote back that, oh yeah, you want to start talking about personal attributes, personal traits? And they said that Trump has fake hair, he's obese, and he has a spray-on tan. That tan that Trump wears is spray-on. He gets up in the morning like he used hairspray. And that hair, who is his hairstylist? Let me tell you something. Every woman in America ought to be looking at Trump and say, how do you keep your hair like that? You know what somebody ought to do? I'm going to ask one of our artists, either ambidextrous Anna LaFleur or El Capitan Lewis, to draw a caricature of Trump with braids. What about Trump with braids? Anyway. Lord have mercy. How much longer? Let's go on. So J.L. Dub responds to me. He said, I thought Obama was the porch monkey. I did call Obama that. I did. You thought right. You're trying to throw something at me. I know what I called Obama. I'm not running away from it. Freddie Bass said, don't be so racist. Bobby Bird told James Brown, don't be so funky. So, I don't know if I should read this next one. I don't know where this one came from. Hide the children, everybody. Hide the women too. Only mute the sound. All women mute the sound. All woman and child mute the sound. I'm gonna read it anyway. Oh, somebody got braids already on the boy. Anyway, J Dubs responding to me he said, for every 25 pounds you lose, You gain a centimeter on your willy. Where'd that come from? What these Japheth boys can't get over size. It just comes up all the time. This one come out of the blue. I didn't make this up. These boys can't get over it, these Japheth boys. They got trouble. Anyway, Jersey Evans, right to Armando Del Pino, said, "Shut up, you Trump Nazi." All right, so Jersey Evans says that why are these Trump clans Nazi even on Pastor Mann's page? That's what I'd like to know. Why don't they just go somewhere? Why do they keep listening to me all the time? And Jim Ballard writes to Jersey Evans, says, "I'm a Republican. The Klan is your party." Oh, I don't know what that means. And this idiot Malone says, "Pastor, a true racist, don't even paying attention to him." Susan Christian, Jersey Evans said to Jim Ballard, "You don't know your history. The Democrat Dixiecrats were racist and became Republicans today, boy. Now it's your part." All right. Yeah, I'm tired of that argument, too. I've heard enough of it. Let's see. Susan Christian writes to Jim Ballard, says, "Yes, but you need to accept the responsibility of rearing the blood money." Now, remember, this goes back to my initial statement about where I said a racist Donald Trump supporter will say, "Listen, Negroes, you got the lowest ever unemployment under Trump. Now the lowest," I said, no. The lowest unemployment was when your ancestors ran the slave trade. Under the con man Trump, the rich get richer and the poor get richer. And these poor Japheth people, they know they're getting poor. You know, they're going to be, tomorrow night going to be the State of the Union speech, right? Tribulation Trump going to get up and lie. That boy going to lie like a cross tie. And cross ties lie for me in the end. And the first thing out of his mouth going to be, "Unemployment is the lowest." I am so sick of hearing that lie. You know, because the numbers indicated that there are fewer people allegedly that are Hamite people are unemployed. It's not true. There are more Hamite people living in poverty now than ever in the history of the world. There are more Hamite families living in shelters now than ever in the history of the world. It's the highest. It's just that the way that the numbers are calculated, you can manipulate the numbers. I learned in the 8th grade, you can manipulate accounting procedures to make the numbers say whatever. You can make the numbers stand up and talk in tongues if you're a good accountant. If you're a good accountant, you're a good number person, you can make the numbers talk in tongues. You can make them do anything you want them to do. I learned that in the 8th grade. And I wasn't learning nothing in the 8th grade. Well, maybe I learned it in the 10th grade. I used to drink a lot when I was in 10th grade. So the fact that I remember anything from the 10th grade is a miracle. Anyway, here's a good question, though. Susan Brown asked James Everman, "I'm curious, but who would you like to see in the White House besides myself?" I don't know. That's no real sense. Who would I want to see in the White House? I don't know. I don't want to go. No, I ain't going down that road. Quite frankly, I don't have a choice right now. I just don't have a choice. They said, "Well, Pastor Man, you got to like somebody." No, the guy told me down at Trump Town, said, "Here's the pastor." "Oh, Lord." He said, "Oh, Lord, have mercy. Here's the pastor. This pastor don't like nobody." No, I like some people. I do, but you just haven't met them. Let's see if I can find one, but I got to shut this down. That's too much going on right here, right now. All right, so Eric Miller says to Jersey Evans, "Amen, anyone who loves Trump is full of hate." Now Eric Miller calls Jim Ballard a fool. Then they get into who's the smartest, and they're talking about each other sick. Susan Christian from across the pond says, "Something about multiculturalism that has a diverse effect. on the Japheth minority. Difficulties arise with them at the thought of coexistence. Why is that? Why are they terrorized by the prospect of sharing the planet? Excuse me for a second. Why are they terrorized by the prospect of sharing the planet with other life forms? But rather they choose to resort to acts of genocide, war, and now biological warfare. Why is destruction always at the forefront of their ideology, at remedying their divide? I know why. It's simply in the DNA. God made them that way. Praise Jesus for his holy name at this marvelous revelation. So, Susan Christian's quite informed. And she's right. The Japheth man is made for war. He is, God said that the Muslim brother, he told that woman, what's her name, Hagar, that your son's going to be a warfare man. His hand's going to be against everybody. But she said that about Japheth people as well. All right. So listen, I decided I'm going to start doing daily comments. So I'll tell you what you can do. When I send up a tweet, you got to follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. What's my Twitter address? Dr. James D. Manning. Follow me on Twitter, Dr. James D. Manning, and follow me on my general Facebook page is also, what's my general Facebook page? Dr. James David Manning? Yeah, so follow me on those two pages. On Twitter is Dr. James D. Manning, and on Facebook is Dr. James David Manning, because every day I'm going to read your tweets to see what's going on out there in the hinterlands. And then I can dialogue with y'all. I can talk to see what you want to talk about. But I think it's important that we get this done. But yesterday was just, a day off the charts in terms of what people had to say in places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting, rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingram or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.